Is your golf practice actually improving your scores? Imagine spending hours at the driving range, swinging away, but wondering if those shots are making you better on the course. It's a common question among golfers trying to lower their scores. The truth is, many are practicing in ways that don't lead to real progress. They might be hitting lots of balls, but without tracking how they're actually improving, it's hard to tell if their practice is paying off. Research shows that about 99% of golfers believe they practice better than they play. That disconnect means most are missing the mark when it comes to translating practice into lower scores. The problem isn't just how often you practice, but how you do it. If your sessions are unfocused or too easy, they won't help you improve. Instead, you need a plan that makes your practice sessions purposeful and challenging enough to mimic real course conditions. Practicing 3 to 4 times a week for about 60 to 90 minutes is ideal for most golfers. This frequency allows your brain and muscles to remember new skills better because of something called the spacing effect. When you give yourself a day or two between sessions, your body consolidates what you've learned, making it stick. But simply practicing often isn't enough. The quality of your practice matters more than the quantity. Focused practice with specific goals, feedback, and deliberate effort produces better results than just hitting balls aimlessly. When you practice with a purpose, like working on your wedge shots or putting from certain distances, you're training your brain and muscles to perform better under pressure. Visualizing course scenarios during practice also helps your skills transfer more effectively to real rounds. Tracking your performance is key. If you don't know where you're losing strokes, you can't fix those issues. Most golfers tend to focus on what they're already good at, which doesn't help lower their scores. Keeping stats on fairways hit, greens in regulation, scrambling, and putts per green in regulation reveals your weak spots. For example, if you notice you're missing a lot of greens in regulation, you can dedicate more time to your iron play. If your putting percentage inside 5 feet is low, that's another area to work on. Making your practice harder than the course is another secret. If your practice is too easy, you won't be prepared for the pressure of a real round. To simulate course conditions, set targets, use pre-shot routines, and practice under pressure by adding time limits or scoring yourself. Focus on your weaknesses, not just your strengths. If you struggle with bunker shots or long putts, spend extra time there. Most golfers who see real improvement focus on specific areas that impact their scores. Working on your short game, reading greens better, and reducing penalties can make a big difference. Even small improvements in these areas can help you break through scoring barriers like shooting under 90. In the end, if your practice isn't leading to lower scores, it's probably because you're not practicing with enough purpose, tracking your progress, or simulating real course conditions. The best players combine consistent, focused sessions with clear goals and performance tracking. They make their practice as tough as the course itself. That's how you turn hours of practice into real score improvements.